we're starting our review video for Chapter 8, Section 3. So Section 8.3 in our learning target for today is to write a two-step equations that represent real-life situations. Two-step equations. All right. Let's jump right into an example here. It says translate 3 more than half a number is 15 into an equation. All right. So if I'm going to let n be the number, and I'm going to say half of that number plus 3 is equal to 15. So 3 more than half a number is equal to 15 is that equation. N over 2 plus 3 equals 15. Here's a second example, same idea. Translate 5 more than 1/3 a number is 7. So 1/3 of a number, that if I let the number be n, and I divide it by 3, that's 1/3 n plus 5. 5 more is equal to 7. So n over 3 plus 5 equals 7. That's the same as saying 1/3 n plus 7. So the answer is letter C. More examples here. 19 is 2 more than 5 times a number. So 19 is 2 more than 5 times a number. So I'm going to let n be the number. I'm going to take it times 5, and then I'm going to add 2 more to that, and I get 19 is equal to 5n plus 2. Translate 15 is 3 more than 6 times a number. So I'm going to say 15 is equal to 3 more, so it'd be 3 plus 6 times the number, which I'll use as n. So 15 is equal to 3 plus 6n, or just written in a different way, 6n plus 3. 8 less than twice a number. 8 less than twice a number is negative 35. So negative 35 is twice a number would be 2n, and it's 8 less than that. 8 less than twice a number, 2n minus 8. So negative 35 is equal to 2n minus 8. Later, we'll be solving these equations. Translate 6 less than 3 times the number is negative 22. So negative 22 is equal to 3 times the number, we'll call it n, and it's 6 less than that, so it's minus 6. 6 less than 3 times the number is equal to 21. So 3 times the number minus 6 equals a negative 22, would be equivalent to that statement right there. A taxi ride costs $3.50 plus $2 for each mile traveled. If Jan pays $11.50 for the ride, how many miles did she ride? So $11.50 is equal to the upfront cost, which is $3.50, plus $2 for each mile. We use M for miles. So I'm going to subtract $3.50 from both sides. $3.50 minus $3.50, of course, cancels out. I'm left with plus 2M. And 11.50, 0, 0. And 11 minus 3 is 8. And so I'm going to say $8 is equal to 2M. Divide both sides by 2. And I get M then is equal to 8 divided by 2, or 4 miles. 4 miles. All right, notice this was a two-step problem. I had to do some subtraction first, and then some division to isolate the variable all by itself. Look at this bottom one here. It says transportation, a rental car costs $100 plus a quarter for each mile traveled. If Kay pays $162.50 for the car, how many miles did she drive? I'm going to say $162.50 is equal to the $100 flat fee plus 0.25 times every mile driven. Well, I'm going to start by subtracting 100 from both sides. And of course, this leaves me with just the 0.25 miles, 0.25 times the miles, and that's got to be equal to the 6250. So I'm going to divide both sides by, second step here, divide both sides by 0.25. I get M then is equal to 62.5 divided by 2.5. I'm going to do that on my calculator. So 62.5 divided by 0.25 equals 250 miles. And that's how far she drove, 250 miles. You and your friends spent a total of $33 for lunch, for dinner rather. Your dinner cost $5 less than your friends. How much did you spend for dinner? Well, I'm going to let F be equal to my friend's dinner. And I'm going to say F minus 5 is equal to the price of my dinner. And I'm, of course, going to add the two prices together, and it's going to be equal to $33. Well, F plus F is 2F minus 5 is equal to 33. I'm going to add 5 to both sides. These cancel out, leaving 2F, sorry. F is equal to 33 plus 5, or $38. Divide both sides by 2. And F then, because these cancel out, F would be equal to 38 divided by 2, which is equal to $19 is what my friend spent. And I spent less than that. I spent $5 less, so I spent 14. Let's add those two together to check and see if they're right. So 19 plus 4 would be 3, carry the 1, would be $33. It checks out. So my dinner cost 14, my friend's cost 19. That's the price of the two dinners. All right. Now here it says you and your friends spent a total of $48. My dinner cost $4 more than my friend's. How much did I spend? So I'm going to say, well, my friend's dinner plus my dinner right. So the dinner, my friend's dinner plus the price of my dinner. My friend's, all right, we're going to start this problem all over. We had a little computer glitch here. All right, my friend's dinner, which was, I'll let be the price of my friend's meal, will be F, and mine, my friend's dinner cost F dollars plus my dinner, we'll say is F plus $4 more, F plus 4, and we spent a total of $48. So F plus F is 2F plus $4 equals 48. I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. So 2F becomes $44. Divide both sides by 2. And F then is equal to $22 for my friend's meal. And mine cost $4 more, which would be then $26. So checking $26 for my meal, $22 for my friend's meal. That's 48. It checks out. $26 for my meal, $22 for my friend's meal.